Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we will be talking about Clefable, the fairy Pokemon, one of the supporters in Pokémon Unite. Today we'll be diving into the basics of Clefable's kit and how they work in the game. So if you're enjoying these types of videos and would like to see more in the future, please like and subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon for future updates. Remember, all of this information in this video is taken from UniteDB, which is the database for all things Unite. UniteDB is a great source of Pokémon Unite info. It gives you good item recommendations, detailed explanations on how things work in the game, Pokemon tier list, item tier list, detailed patch notes, and so much more. It really is a lifesaver for people who play this game. So please show them love and support because they do so much for this community, and we wouldn't really be here without them. So without further ado, I hope you're having a wonderful day, and let's get into the video. Clefable is a melee special attack supporter. At level 1, they are a Clefairy and it learns their first moves at level 1 and level 2. At level 4, Clefairy evolves into Clefable and learns its first ability. At level 6, Clefable learns their second ability, and at level 8, it learns its Unite move. Note that only auto attacks can critically strike, and Clefable has a 0% base critical hit rate at all levels. Now let's begin with one of the most important things about Clefable, which is her passive Magic Guard. This passive gives Clefable a shield proportional to 50% of the amount of HP restored to an ally. This passive only works if you heal an ally, not yourself. So this really encourages you to be by your teammate's side to really get the full benefit of this passive. Also at level 1, you can also learn Heal Pulse, which is an AoE heal to heal yourself and nearby allies, which as you can see goes hand in hand with her passive ability. Next is the auto attack. Becomes a boosted attack with every third attack, dealing increased damage. A really straightforward and simple auto attack. The other move you can learn at level 1 is Disarming Voice. This move does damage in an area and decreases enemy movement speed by 40% for 2 seconds. This move is one of the best early game moves as far as damaging opponents and securing farm in lane. This move also has a heavy slow, which is very good for stopping opponents from getting away from you early game and securing kills early. At level 4, one move Clefable can learn is Moonlight. Moonlight continually heals Clefable and all nearby allies for 3 seconds at 1 tick per half second. Clefable's movement speed is also increased by 20% while this move is active. At level 10, the move's upgraded effect is it widens the move's AoE and increases the duration by 1 second. Moonlight is Clefable's main source of healing. Each tick activates every half second. So let's do some quick math again. If the move lasts for 3 seconds and the heal happens every half a second, that means you get a total of 6 instances of healing over the course of 3 seconds. The upgraded effect extends the total duration of the move by 1 more second, capping it at 4. So again, if a heal happens at every half a second, you will get a total of 8 instances of healing during the upgraded effect. The other move Clefable can learn at level 4 is Draining Kiss. Clefable hits all nearby enemies with a kiss, dealing damage, and releases an air kiss. The air kiss then travels to the nearest lowest health ally, restoring their HP. If there is no ally near, the kiss will return to Clefable, healing for 80% of the damage dealt. At level 10, the upgraded move is it widens the move's AoE and increases the amount restored by 100%. Now that we went over Clefable's healing abilities, let's get into her stellar utility side. At level 6, one of the moves Clefable can learn is Gravity. I know this is a long description, so I'm going to try to condense it down and make it simple as possible. So when this move is used, Clefable puts down a zone, and while she's in that zone, her auto attacks change into AoE auto attacks that hits everybody around her that deals increased damage. Enemies in the zone have their movement speed reduced by 15%, stacking up to 3 times the longer they are in it, capping at 45%. Enemies are also unable to use dashing moves while they are in the zone. If an enemy tries to enter the zone with a dashing move, they are immediately stopped and are stunned for 1 second. The move's upgraded effect is it widens the move's AoE and increases the duration of its effects. Gravity, in my opinion, is one of the best moves to run on this Pokemon if you are going against dive heavy Pokemon. Pokemon like Serena, Zoroark, Dodrio, Scyther, Scizor, Urshifu, just to name a few, gets hard countered by this ability because their kit is mostly centered around having high mobility and dashing all over the place. Gravity's niche is that it can shut down Pokemon who love to dive the backline and pick off your squishies on your team like your attackers. Notice in this instance, the enemy Zoroark is approaching. As they step into the gravity zone, they are continuously being slowed. Since Zoroark's main damage comes from their abilities, which are dashes, they are unable to do anything. As you can see with this Garchomp, the enemy Blissey puts a safeguarded shield on the Garchomp. However, since I am in gravity, I have the boosted autos, and with that I am able to break the shield. As soon as the shield breaks, they are trying to use Dragon Rush but are unable to because of gravity. The other move Clefable can learn at level 6 is Follow Me. In simple words, Clefable moves to a location, granting them a 3-second shield. As she is moving, any enemy Pokemon she passes through or near her after she reaches the designated location are forced to hit them with their auto attacks. At level 12, this move is enhanced for Clefable to receive 150 defense and 100 special defense for 3 seconds. Now for one of the most unique Unite moves in this game, learned at level 8 is Clefable's Wonder Wish. This move heals allies in an AoE upon use. The lower the Pokemon's health, the stronger the heal is, and heals 25% of missing health. Afterwards, Clefable will be able to use 1 out of the 7 random moves that can be performed within 10 seconds. Block. Create and hold a wall in the target direction, gaining a shield and reducing all damage taken by 25% for 4 seconds. Enemies that contact the wall are knocked back and stunned for 0.8 seconds. Other abilities may not be activated during the block, but existing moves may continue. Close Combat. Launches a flurry of blows, dealing damage and healing per target hit. Explosion. Activates immediately, dealing massive damage in an area at the cost of 40% of your maximum HP. This cost is unmitigatable and can KO you. Fly. Leaps up into the air, becoming untargetable. Granted free movement, and increasing movement speed by 65% for 3 seconds. After 3 seconds or upon early activation, land in the area beneath, dealing damage to enemies in the landing area. Hydro Pump. Spits a powerful stream of water, hitting 3 times and shoving targets back. Hyper Beam. Stands still and fires a targeted piercing beam, dealing major damage. Firing rate is quick. Splash. Hops but nothing happens, activates immediately and refunds 90% Unite charge. Well, that wraps up this video on Clefable. This Pokemon is a very solid choice when it comes to supporters. With its potent healing to its great utility, having a support that can heal multiple allies at once while being very mobile really makes it easy to keep up with your teammates and keeping them up and healthy. If you like these type of videos and would like to see more, please like and subscribe. It will really mean a lot to me, and I do stream this game on Twitch, so feel free to come by, say hello, and I will try to get these videos out more consistently. I'm trying so hard to do that, but yeah, if you really like the video, I hope to see you again, and that will be all. I hope you have an amazing day.